Today guys, what I want to talk about ngifuna ukukhuluma ngephupho lokuphupha umagosha or ukuphupha a prostitute. Yo guys, what's up? This is your boy Superman Shoba, the only yellow bone with wings. Umntana kaShoba umoyela somafiso ntshononto yena ongawela ngazibukela ngeinhlanga zomfula umntana kaMbabane noDabazana ushoba lenkonkoni umathumba nduna ziye konkosi umvubu uThobhoyi usilo semandi uThobhoyi iphuma sekubone uthabe. I welcome you all guys to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome to the family of Superman Shoba. Please subscribe and click the notification bell. It is very important guys, so that you can get my daily notifications of the daily video interpretations that I'll be uploading on YouTube, right? And then we also have TikTok for the advanced and sophisticated stuff. I think by tomorrow I'm gonna be posting a new video on TikTok, because the last video that I posted is almost on 100k. I was actually waiting for it to get to 100k views so that I can post part 2. But tomorrow on TikTok, please expect Inkanyamba versus Inzuza part 2. So yeah guys, let's go on with the business of the day. Today sizokhuluma about this particular dream interpretation, Ukuphupha a prostitute / umagosha. Ingabe kusho ukuthini uma ubona umagosha in your dream, whether it's somebody that you know but umuntu loyo umbona angumagosha in the dream, or even if it's a stranger umphupha angumagosha in the dream. So guys, this is what this dream means. Ukuphupha umagosha or a prostitute in a dream, or to see someone ayi prostitute in a dream, lelo phupho likhuluma ngawe. It does not even speak about that person. Lelo phupho likhuluma ngawe because prostitution is one particular sin. I think that concept is also there in the Bible. Is one particular sin whereby a person is sinning against themselves. You understand? A sexual sin, sexual immorality, you are only destroying yourself in terms of your spirit and also in terms of your body. We all know what happens, the bodily changes that happens when you engage in sexual activities and stuff like that. For example, intombazana moves from having breast amile to ama breast awayo and all those kind of stuff. Besides that, you understand, because we know with some of the things you cannot avoid them as you grow up and then you engage in sexual activity, even if it's not sexual immorality, but you'll go through those changes. But again, if ever abuse umzimba wakho, because that's what prostitution does. You are sleeping with multiple men on a daily basis, therefore you are affecting yourself in terms of your health and also spiritually. So that is why your ancestors, they use prostitution to communicate to you with there is something that you are doing to harm yourself. It does not necessarily have to be sexually or a sexual sin. It's just in your spiritual life, something that is affecting you. I'll make it a simple example. Let's say you took a journey of fasting for 14 days. Maybe you want to achieve something and then you decide, okay, for me to achieve this thing, I'm going to fast for 14 days, right? So maybe you've got rules, protocols, and obligations. Okay, this is what I'm going to do in order to fast. Every day, I'm not going to eat in the morning and during the day, and then I'm only going to eat in the evening, right? And then number 2, you decide, good, I'm going to abstain from sex for the period of 14 days so that I can remain clean and pure. And then number 3, you take a decision, you are going to pray 3 times a day, right? So you start with a journey, you are pumped up, you are motivated, and then you do it for the first 7 days. You do it very well, you understand. But along the line, you get discouraged because maybe there are challenges that you are facing, or sometimes even the situation that you are praying against, it gets worse, because that is when the enemy wants to attack. The enemy always wants to discourage people from achieving their dream or from reaching breakthrough. So that is when the enemy attacks the most, because bathi masekuzokhanya vane kube mnyama kakhulu masekuzokhanya, you understand. So the enemy attacks and then you become discouraged maybe after the 7th day, and then you start slacking. Instead of praying 3 times a day, maybe you pray 2 times a day, and then uyachitha lapha nalapha, so uyadla mhlambe ekuseni, so uyadla nasemini, awusalandeli umthetho ukuthi uyodla ntambama kuphela, and then in that process maybe you end up watching porn even if you don't get involved into the actual scene of having sex with somebody, or maybe you do masturbation and all those kind of stuff. So your ancestors are more likely to visit you with this type of dream in order to warn you ukuthi there are certain aspects of your spiritual life that are no longer pure, that are affected, that have been dented, and as a result you may not be able to achieve whatever you plan to achieve after 14 days, because there's already a disturbance in the process. So your ancestors are basically telling you so that they can give you a second chance to say, look guy, you still have a chance to fix it, you still have a chance to go back to your initial spiritual program. Angisho wena uthe uzodla ntambama kuphela, angisho wena uthe you're gonna pray 3 times a day, angisho wena uthe you're not gonna engage in sexual activities including pornography and masturbation and all those kind of stuff. So your ancestors are actually giving you a warning to say, look, you are straying, and something is affecting your prayer life. Your prayer life is no longer quality. We will end up not receiving your prayers because they are not clean, because you have impurified yourself. So whenever you are in that state in your life, you will have a dream, ubone a prostitute, even if awulali nalo, you just see a prostitute, or you just see somebody that you know who is a prostitute. So the dream does not speak about that person, it actually speaks about you, because the sexual sin, it's a sin against oneself. So yeah guys, I hope we understand this dream. This was your boy Superman Shoba, the only yellow bone with wings, and you are the light of the world.